one by PlayWay. Yeah, we've seen a lot of from PlayWay here lately. Car Mechanics Sim 2015, previously 2014. We have Farm Mechanics Simulator 2015, and now Truck Mechanics Simulator, which I think is the best. Well, Car Mechanics Simulator 2015 is definitely the best. Truck Mechanics Simulator actually uses I believe it uses the same or a very similar engine as Car Mechanics Simulator 2014 did. Farm Mechanics Simulator is almost like a worse version of 2014, so I don't really know how I'm going to be playing in Farm Mechanic, but I pretty much have everything set up the way I want it. I have played it, so I have like a little test profile, and yeah, so we're going to start off completely. Oh, it did have a save game. I actually went into the game earlier, but I was having problems with the mouse, so I restarted my recording. Yeah. So this is the tutorial. Just tells us how to move around, and we have to go over here to the radio, which I think we already did, and now we have to go to the jack panel. One thing that really bugs me is I have the mouse camera on the lowest setting, and it will conclude our first basic tutorial. Well, that was like walk over here, walk over there. Okay. The mouse is way too sensitive. They need to pare that down even further. Repair order number 1, change the cooler. In English, it should be called a radiator, and there is some... well, you'll see there's some contradictory information. So you say, okay, change the cooler. The water from the cooler is leaking. Can you check it out? Yeah, I can. So we'll exit out of that, and it's going to tell us you have to replace the radiator. Well, and then I love how the language in the in the tutorial here is in. I don't know what that's supposed to be, if it's Czech or Russian or what the heck. It looks Eastern European. It doesn't look Russian to me. And that one says alternator. So you can't in one way say it's a cooler and then the next moment say it's a radiator. You just can't do that. It's going to confuse people. And because they're like, okay, well, we need to buy a radiator. Well, I got news for you, folks. There's no search bar, so it's very much like it was in Car Mechanics Sim 2014. But if you come down here and you're like, okay, I'm looking for a radiator, well, there's no radiator. And it is, in fact, under cooler. So it's going to kind of get people confused, and I really don't like that. So let's come up into the engine bay. I don't really need to do all the tutorials, but we are going to have to disassemble some things in order to, get everything taken apart to get the cooler swapped out, or the radiator. See, now I'm even saying it. So here it's saying, okay, in order to get this out, I have to take this off. Whoops. There we go. I wonder if I can go over to the other side and just take this piece off. Oh, nice. I thought you had to take the whole pipe off, but apparently not. Awesome. Let's go into assembly mode. Put on the new cooler. Put on... So, in this game, you don't actually have to take the whole connecting piece apart. At least not there. We'll get to taking connecting pieces apart here in a second. Let's see. The client asked for you to check the hoses. Do you remember? Go to the examination mode and check their condition. Oh. Well. Are you kidding? Oh, examine condition. Come on. Okay. Alright, so what was it that the customer wanted? Check the cooler hoses. Alright, we checked those and we are done. Ready to go. Proceed to the next order, yes. Come on, come on. The next order is, drum roll, check the serpentine belt and replace the broken part. Alright. There's no voltage in the car. You have to remember to use the test drive OBD scanner and diagnostic path too. Okay. There's no voltage in the car. What could go wrong? And I guess this is a woman's truck. Open the cab. Whoa. Okay, kind of finagle our way in here. Serpentine belt's at 70%. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need to change out the alternator. Alternator, 13%, yeah. Definitely. I wonder if I can repair this alternator. $95 to repair it. And oh, let's see what the learning books do. Become a Bessie. So each one of these is $500. Tools in the workshop, faster on bolting. 5% bigger income. That's what we're gonna have to start off. Master of Commerce. Okay. Checking one more. Okay. So this is pretty much exactly the same. All right. So we're gonna look at what the alternator, which is right at. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. $220. But if we can come over here and repair it for $95, that is going to be huge. Okay. So let's. Oh. Whoops. Come on, assemble mode. There we go. Okay. And what did the invoice say? Replace the broken part. Okay. And we'll put the serpentine belt back on. And mark this bad boy as done. Proceed to the next order. The next order of magnitude. Replace the front wheel's brakes. Alright. Now this is where it kind of gets kind of cool. Because look at all these bolts we have to take off on this. It's like so many bolts. Okay. And we'll take those off, and I think that's all I need to do there. Yeah, there's our front brake pads. Oh, can I repair that cooler? I can. Oh no. Okay, well I'm sure we'll need. Ooh, can I repair these? Yes. But how much do new brake pads cost? Huh? 100. Oh, so, well, no, I think it was like $48, wasn't it? Okay. Whoop. How much money does it? How much money do we have? Does it say anywhere? Oh, there we go. So we could actually go and become a. Oh wait, 5% bigger income. There we go. So let's see. Okay. So we should have all the brakes repaired now. And we'll go back into assembly mode. Go. Okay. All right. Put the brake drum back on, and then finally the front tire. And there we go. That should be finished. We are done. 400 bucks. Now I don't know if if that affects the mission, the money upgrading our the 5% bonus. I don't know if that affects the. Let's see. Oh, it said earned 525. So I don't know. I have a problem with drive. The clutch is strongly sliding. Replace the clutch plates. Okay. This will be very easy. Because we just have to lift the truck up. And then how much money do we have? Oh, $1,500 there. So now it's going to cost us $1,000 to buy the other income upgrade there. So we got to be kind of careful. Oh, wait a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. Am I in? Come on, disassembly mode, guy. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, wait, I can't do disassembly mode yet. I have to take these things out. There's one on each side. And unfortunately, I can't just unbolt this now. I actually have to take the entire drive shaft off. So I got to take these out. Whatever those things are. What are those? What are the... Oh, shoot. What are those things called? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll find out when we have to reassemble them. Okay, now I can take the drive shaft out. And now I can take all this stuff apart. Looks like it's a drive shaft extension. The shaft joint. Actually, that one looks more like an extension. Gearbox. Oh, gotta take the starter off. Okay. Your ass is mine. Okay, and I think this is the part that we have to replace. But let's go ahead and check. Let's see what else is in here, actually, since you guys may not have seen before. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's probably the crankshaft in there. And you can actually see, the pistons in there, so we can actually get inside and do some things with that. So that'll be pretty cool. So we'll just bolt that back in since it was in fine condition. And let's see, what do we have? We have to replace the clutch plate. Now, can I repair the clutch plate? No, I have to buy a new one. And there is the clutch plate, $150. And put the new clutch plate on there. Okay. Let's go up here and put the starter on so I won't forget, which I have a tendency to do. Alright, drive shaft extension. And next will be the drive shaft, and then we just have to put those little linkages. Shaft cross bearing. Okay, that's what those are. Yeah. Come on, go down there. Okay. Some of the viewpoints are very difficult to get to in this version, I've discovered. Alright, so that should be it for the order. Yes, it is. However, I wanted to go over to the computer because we can actually get a bank loan. Would you like to take out a disposable loan? And I guess what this actually means is this is free money. So we got $6,500, okay? And what you would probably want to do is spend as much of that as possible on getting your income level up. So, for every level, you get a 5% extra, and that's really going to help us boost our income level earlier in the game so that we can max out those important skills. And I don't think you have to pay the loan back. It's just bam, here's $5,000 or whatever it was, which we should have probably done in the first thing, but anyway. So we got $600 off of that one. Okay, check the cylinder head. Check the gasket below the cylinder head. Okay, so this one I did, and I was kind of like, what the hell were the guys thinking? Because, okay, first of all, this is the cylinder head. We're going to take this off, or this is the head here. The head cover, I guess. I have a head cover. It's called my underwear. Oh, Brad. Okay. So this part comes off, and then we actually have to take off like a ton of stuff, which I think got a little bit ridiculous. But maybe I did something wrong, and maybe you guys will notice it if I did in fact do something wrong. Okay. So this is the head here, okay? I don't think I can even examine the condition. So yeah, that's the cylinder head. Now there's a gasket underneath there, but to get to it, we have to take a bunch of stuff off, okay? So let's go into... we're in disassembly mode. So in order to take the head off, we need to take this and this off, right? Okay. So... in order to take those off, we have to take this pipe off. So let's take that off. Take that off. Take that off, right? And now, okay, and now in order to take this piece off, we got to take off this other hose. Okay. Okay, so this side we can now take off. Okay, so in order to take the head off, now we got to take this off, which is, I think, the injectors. I think that's a diesel injector there. Okay, so we got all that stuff off. Okay, now we have to take this off. But in order to take this off, we have to take off the turbo. And in order to take off the turbo, we have to take off this pipe. And in order to take off the pipe, we have to take out this. And that doesn't even have anything to do with the rest of this. So this is where it gets kind of stupid. I mean, I see a plate right there. We should just be able to unbolt that plate right there and have that off. But no. And you'll see kind of how ridiculous it gets here shortly. So, okay, I can't take the turbo... the turbo off unless I take that off. I can't take that off unless I take off the entire exhaust system. And I'm not even joking, guys. And I'll show you how I'm not joking. Alright, so in order to take this off, we got to take that off. In order to take that off, we got to take this off. In order to take that off, you got to take this off. In turn, you have to take both of the stacks off. Now, how inanely stupid is that? I'm beside myself with how, like, absolutely asinine that is. Okay, so we need to... What? Oh, man. Okay, never mind. I got Jacker up again. Okay. This is kind of one of the failings of this game, is trying to get the viewpoint correct. See, I can't, I'm too far away from these little nut things. If I go down here, I can see a couple of them, but the exhaust stacks are very difficult to get positioned properly so that you can actually see them, see all the bolts to take off. See, like this one, yep, I can't take it off. Oh, there we go. So you have to kind of rotate around, which I don't really like. So what is kind of nice is there's actually bolts bolting everything together, unlike there is in Car Mechanic Sim 2015. And as much as I like Car Mechanic Simulator 2015, it seems like there's a bunch of things that kind of got overlooked, like about a trillion bolts. You definitely don't bolt and unbolt things like you did in 2014, and some people might like that. I kind of found it, I don't want to say distracting, but a lot more unrealistic, let's say. Okay, so we can finally unbolt this. Okay, there's the turbo. There's the exhaust manifold. I wonder where the womanifold is. Or would it be a womanifold? Okay, never mind. That was a bad joke. Man, look at all these bolts. I hope I don't get copyright strikes for this music. It should be all, you know, in the game, licensed, all that good stuff. All right, so here is the gasket. Now, I don't know that I can actually repair the gasket. No, I can't. So we just have to run over here and search for the, I think it's the, yeah, cylinder head gasket right there, 80 bucks. That's pretty expensive for a little piece that's usually made of cork or a synthetic polymer. Okay, so now we just have to start assembling everything again. Okay. so much to put on and so little time. So yeah, I have to say, you know, well, let's see, when was it? Monday. Well, let me start off. Okay, back in like I don't know, January or February, I can't remember exactly when. PlayWay did a Kickstarter campaign in order to bring Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 to Steam, and to do the development required to kind of finish the game up and to, you know, get it onto Steam. And I supported it. I supported, you know, I really enjoyed Car Mechanic Sim 2014, and so I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to be on board for 2015. So I went ahead and I pledged to support the campaign. And but I had no idea. I'd never even knew that Farm Mechanic and Truck Mechanic were games that were even on the radar at that time. So I came back and I actually got a message about a month ago from PlayWay. I think it was, I'm not going to say any names. I was going to just say a name, but I'm like, maybe they don't want me to say their names. They sent the message through YouTube, through my, you know, to like private message me, and I didn't see it because sometimes the messages get filtered out as potential spam, and I try to look through all of those messages about once a month. And so they, you know, they were saying, hey, you know, we really liked your videos on Car Mechanic Simulator 2014, and we would, you know, like to know if you're interested in, you know, Car Mechanic Sim 2015. And so, and I never saw this, okay? So this is like a month ago. This is before the game came out, but it was after I already pledged my support for the game. And so I was like, heck yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I'm in assembly mode. How do I... Oh, wait, I gotta go up front, don't I? Yes. So I have to start from here and go back. So yeah, they sent me a message, and I was like, okay, awesome. And I was like, yeah, I've already picked up Farm Mechanic. They've told me about some other games they're working on. One is called The Way, which it looks like kind of like a retro graphics adventure game, or possibly not really puzzle game, but it just reminds me of some old point-and-click adventure games, kind of, but not entirely point-and-click. I don't know if they can get me. I don't even think it's out. There's another one called, I think it was Wild West or something about the West, which looked more like a strategy game, and I thought that looked pretty cool. Definitely, the idea of it is cool, and so I'm gonna kind of, you know, keep watching those. But they're gonna, I think they're gonna put me on their list and keep me up to date with all of their games. They're hopefully get you know, new game codes out to me so that I can you know, preview those for you guys. And so they did actually send me this truck simulator game, which I thought was freaking awesome, because I was actually thinking about buying it anyway. I had some of you guys messaging me like, hey, when are you gonna play you know, the truck sim game? And I'm like, I don't know, because money, you know. And so yeah. Okay, so this is repair order number 5. So, man, we've done 5 repairs already. Truck is incomplete. Cannot. What do I need to still put on? Oh yeah, I need to put like all the stuff in to help it run, right? So I want to thank PlayWay for, you know, reaching out to me, and I want to thank them for this game. I'm having a great time with it so far. And hello, come on. Come on, get in there. There are some, you know, I would say minor bugs, mainly just the way the interface works. I think for the most part they they really nailed it down with Car Mechanics Sim 2014. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this uses the same game engine as 2014. And let's see, can we repair it? Yes, proceed to the next order. So let's take a preview of what we're going to see in the next episode. Because I'm going to do it like I did with 2014. I'm going to try to do 5 repair orders per episode. Find and eliminate the problem. Oh no, something is rustling in the front wheels. Could you check it out? $250. Okay, well, maybe we can check it out. Maybe we can't. No parts are suitable for repair. Let's go ahead and sell this clutch plate and the cylinder head gasket. We're going to keep this cooler. And how much money do we have? Do we have enough? We got 23.43. Still need more money. I want to basically put all my money into bigger income, because the faster we get that up, the faster we're going to grow, and then we can throw money into everything else. So we're going to come back in the next episode, and we're going to fix this truck and many more. Hey, where's my? I'm a vampire. I don't have I don't have a reflection. But yeah, we'll come back in the next episode. Hopefully you guys like the series. I'm probably definitely going to play this all the way through. Again, I'm not sure about Farm Mechanics Simulator because it is really buggy and very incomplete. I'm really disappointed with that one. And I'm also going to be continuing to play Car Mechanics Simulator 2015, so hopefully you guys check out that series as well. Good stuff there too. So please, don't forget to hit that like and share button. Please, comment, please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and please check back for this and many more videos. Once again, Truck Mechanics Simulator 2015, I am Brad M73, and we will see you guys next time. Bye for now.